na afia ka to bi mando no ojojo ekwa super katena ehiafo no bia ekatena esikafo ntena bia whatever happened there was deliberate.
Okay,
it wasn't normal soup.
Martin,
me that's Kufado. I'm from Fason Fie.
Martin.
What's the subject? Fie, Abuebia Usura.
I forgot about your send them a picture, but Pacho want to clear issue be you're quite about your my son more picture be see George. Only got a mom Mrs. Yan clear side issue if you're in just 10 seconds now. I become in room, mammy. I became
report now.
And your manas as a report. What come about Baumia? Aha. About your on your screens.
Yes.
Our mother's 102.7. Watch your Facebook and join us. See, I'm a Wadaroma. Who showed this at town, Pacho? Dr. Mahmoud Baromia, our DNPP farmer, you could know, or my 98%.
Oh, no,
oh, Kofi, yes, Yandi, 80, a can. The master, no, at least this year, young Cleno. Onya 41.7%. Where your official reported free easy. Kofi, Mr.
41, about no bay.
There be.
Into them 41 was man my dinner.
There be, oh dear, my main Claire, no one says, I don't call for shadow, but you know, Abeka Yanko. But brass, Abeka Yanko. Papa,
you see, they been become say. When I see some of them, my brothers when they're talking, I sometimes ask myself, I don't move to say, your friend say, you're a veteran man. I move to say, you're a veteran man. What else we are praying? That President Mahama's government should fail. Nobody's praying that President Mahama's government should fail.
Okay.
Nobody's praying that President.
Not you.
Kofi Manenkasa.
This year, let us respect ourselves.
Kofi Manenkasa. Kofi Manenkasa, Mr. Akasa 10 minutes on Bacho. We have a kind of heady.
Nobody's praying that President Mahama's government should fail.
Okay.
It's almost a government.
But my microphone is cry. Great.
Almost the government is a continuous process.
Sure.
So today they are Akufo doing 2 years. Oba, you some continue.
Okay.
Now what's what do the account? Nobody is trying to say we be unfairly. And again, you see them make baby say almost yande. Kofi, go to media for West Africa. On official website dated September 11, 2025. A media Ghanaian journalist was killed. Oh yeah, your friend George Abanga. Typing George Abanga. He was a regional correspondent for what? Peace FM. Your Shutunu, or known as Alien for Shutunu, under President Mahama Abreso. So today don't be like say, also the only in under President in say that say only under President yes a reporter has been killed. Where did you get this? You know, I don't want about 2015 the account. Nobody's making a comparison. But when you are speaking, speak to facts and stop this your propaganda. No. Today, a presidential staffer is equal to a deputy minister. We are aware. Today, almost a presidential staffers to represent every region or doing the work as a deputy regional ministers. I'm back 16. Fuck a 56 and I say. Today, presidential advisors, your presidential advisor on anti-corruption, national anti-corruption program. So what is the essence of the Minister for Interior? What's the essence of Yoko? What's the essence of Strat? It's a why did you pick them? What's the sort of way? Senior advisors from here, with the same powers, the same functions as cabinet minister, we are aware. How many presidential advisors do you have? And if Baku Peter or Tukuna and my friends are, oh yeah, all of you agree. I bring your minister for agriculture. Today, your president advisor on is it a sub-Sahara? We have say, well, there's a Burkina Faso or Mashon. What's the essence of the minister for foreign affairs? And John Okapo is 6. Fuck on saying it's within the system. So, Ambrosie. You see, sometimes I'm saying, I sometimes ask myself, say, they think that maybe we have a short president. I'm going to stick it or short or events. That goes send them. They are measuring you based on the promise you made to them. Today, and then you see anywhere. That is a critical point. And then you say, and then you today deformities and more deformities in and almost as a result of Galamsiana. Omonga, doctors home in Kajamo. So today, if and Mako was minister Iranium, or Bako was over Minister Yakola or General, my Bible will get deformities. Mimble no one, Mimble. I you the cabinet of the day? You said you're going to fight Galamsey. It's be criticized. Also, one fight Galamsey by money. Go and read your 120 social contract with the people of Ghana. Number 19. Also, ban illegal mining and new mining activities in the forest. Or to buy Yana. Give us a break with just your Munsawa Mokano. Back with you again. Also, rule of law was missing that Prince Akufo-Addo era. The rule of law, MSO under President Mama era now. Rule of law, MSO under President Mama era now. The autocratic rule because you wanna. Yes,
that's a democratic country.
Thank you. It's a democratic country. But today, if a democracy, you need to accord each other. Everybody should have that same right. And yes, and today, the first question is today. What's in your job? You can't for right and answer. A simple question. Say, what is their plan in extraditing? Your friend say, setting up tobacco. What's today? When you be uncomfortable, what's the president Akufo-Addo no way to my arm way about? But President Mahmoud to be setting up tobacco Ghana. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. So we can't say you are. You see, these are just basic logic terms. So I mean, I was saying here to you. I'm not trying to be like say maybe at this stage anyway. At this stage, I say I'm speaking based on what is happening. Now, Kofi.
Me too.
2015, most more consent. I could dream how best you bring back to life. And it's a IMF. What was the reason we call IMF? Reason Ben would come IMF. I almost learned about IMF. Century reports in the war. I'll send it to you. Go and read the Century reports. Who you know baby sign say so Century report most people call about drinking how best you ready come back to life. And yet I'm about IMF. No, what was the reason for you to go to IMF? These are the things about Canada mystery.
Okay.
But you see, today Afro barometer. I mean, say President Mahama also opposition almost say the judicial system, our judicial system is corrupt, It's corrupt, it's biased, it's not treating the Ghanaian people fairly. After Barometer 2025 report, almost say 50% of Ghanaians don't have trust in our court system anymore. Today, this year they Bafu Money, his lordship, there's going to be a change in the areas in our court system. So why is it that now Ghanaians don't have trust in our court system anymore? I can send that report to you right now for you to read. Check it. Alpha Barometer report. It can be my mom's source. So today, relax. Take your time and let's talk. But remember the substantive issue also. What is the reason today?
But what can 2 minutes? Make sure time pa.
What is the call today? Can you write your channel? You're detained by ICE. My friend say immigration. My friend say Center for BBB enforcement. And my friend say yes, I can. I stand to be corrected. I don't because me having to immigration and
customs.
Yes. So this issue, now you're also within the fraternity. You cannot equate extradition process to immigration as them. They're two different issues.
Okay.
Extradition, maybe why you're a fugitive of justice. Yes, you're extradited to say, come and face the law. But immigration, maybe as a result of maybe nyama why or crew for our what I say, that is whereby maybe overstay can be there. What I say, and a lot of we nyama baby. You go to that particular institute, immigration evidence, BBB, customs enforcement, check your way. There's a plate, a particular portion, almost for four on your and the chance of their bomb. One is child exploitation, for child pornography, and the rest. It's a form of charge. You be what? When you meet the panel now, if they'll bring you, they'll deport you straight to your country. So this has no issue, any issue there. And again, you see, today I feel sad.
Why?
The deputy attorney general continue TV3 key point or say
over the weekend, yeah.
Kenofata's visa was revoked in June 2025. The attorney general continue join news fast July 2025. Manasa Azuri go to the official Facebook page or say Kenofata's US visa is going to expire on 14 February 2026.
Okay.
And that was being said by Frank Davis and the lawyers. So today, if today the leader of the Ghana Bar Association, the principal legal advisor to the president, is giving us a different story, who are we supposed to believe now? Because if you point out, what am I say? Who are you supposed to believe now? The issue is say.
Can I help you with this information?
Manny, I can give you a minute or two to talk about it, but I can
Kofi, today, you revoke your visa straight away. You do back to the country.
Okay.
You want to say you revoke your license visa 20 July. Near Saturday to September. Is it September now? September now. September. Almost 2 months. You know what? Grace period for 2 months. Hey, me to be down. When an individual visa is revoked in a different country, straight away revoke your visa, straight away you are deported back. There are issues about to imagine so you revoke your visa, and you revoke your license. That means you don't have any right to drive.
Okay, as a driving license. And
now you revoke your license to even operate. You don't have any you don't have any right to even operate any business in the country. And I yes, who your baby illegal. And I yes, so today, revoking my license, what does it mean? And revoking my permit, what does it mean? The Attorney General and the deputy, they should come back again.
Okay.
Because today, you are now representing the country in terms of within the legal fraternity. And today, you are putting out information now, which today we don't know whether it is true or false. But today, Manasseh Azuri is giving us a different information. So, the question is one engine in the Kofi, and also over 180. Today, the deputy attorney general is giving a different date. The attorney general himself is giving a different date. So, who are you supposed to believe?
Okay. Abekabedas kese pa abekabeneza de eti nkasa okasa de ma NPP osno amanye ko mepacho Ghana so adwumede no asoguso awoti o Mothers 102.7 here TV so Mothers no nuguso fe esan pacho send me normal text to WhatsApp da making come 0531 930 983 0531 930 983 no ko Peter Dodo ho na me ne Peter so edi enkomo ewo saa ensem no ho ko be mama be takasa George ne o say abeka bebem etimi so manembra 1 minute.
Okay. Azure put a write up with regards to the investigation connected by Kenofrata's arrest.
Yes.
I want to refer paragraph 3. That was
date on the bay.
10th January. Yeah. I think a pause scan or something like that. So Manasseh Azure, but I've heard other people reading from other media portals. Right now, I say paragraph say according to Manasseh, the arrest took place in the morning of 6 January 2026 in Washington D.C. And was not part of the routine mass immigration raids often conducted by the ICE.
Okay.
Instead, he noted that the operation appeared targeted, deliberate, carefully planned. Now, when you read further, paragraph 4 going, all right, when he was taken, he was accosted at his entrance to his building, where he is occupying, which was close to White House.
Yeah.
There'll be a former Vice President Kamala Harris, Naughty. Now, basically, watching what no call Washington, they also took him to Virginia. What's about 1.5 hours drive to where they detained him. And see, them arrest, it is not the normal immigration routine avoid the forward the ball crew. It means somebody is communicating somewhere to different authorities. So, that is why you can affirm with the Attorney General's statement that he spoke
not that of the deputy.
Yes. So the Attorney General said that his passport indeed will expire on the February 2026. The passport indeed hasn't expired yet. That's what the man. Yes.
How did I revoke it?
Oh, relax.
How did I revoke it?
You are just conscious of that's immigration what you are. Hey, no immigration routine. Oh, maybe.
Our page is
it's a different thing.
What I'm saying is this. You are no. You are rather lying. Listen there. It is deliberate because if it is normal immigration super, then it would have been brought back easily that day now. But the person is facing trial.
Wait.
And you need attorney.
State attorney. Immigration law, let's say. When somebody,
so what's the point?
So
what is this point? What he's saying is not factual.
I say date or boy and which I'm getting in the edit to screen.
The date didn't take away the certain matter. Whether it's June or July that was revoked.
So today,
the substance of the matter is that he has been arrested based on somebody's report. It is not just normal soup. So is he saying it's a normal soup?
Is that
what he's saying? No, please. I want to clarify this. Is he saying that Ken's arrest is a normal routine soup by the immigration officers from the US? Is that what he's saying?
Okay.
If that was saying, how does that one apply here? That you're true. Illegal immigrants, all right? Then you will still have to take it to court or not deporting.
That is what
what I say.
US immigration or
I'm telling you, the authority here is communicating with them. The attorney general here is talking to them.
Mama Peter having a take. Bachama Mama go for Peter. Mama Peter and Kasa because Mama Yakwa microphone Mama Peter and Kasa. Peter microphone dem me yimu de nyina afemu Peter ba so yenko yenim
Sofo Kofi
papa
me dan say
ba choin me you dey ameka ko deeper life I want to chapel e kwa ameka ko deeper life o me ya we I want to chapel Peter yenko yenim why
me dan say mama fa ntiabiem ema atifo ene ahwefo minua you see let us be honest to ourselves na mintumi fa akonya so enka the hard truth ema minua mpanifo mienu awase you see when we are given the opportunity to speak to Ghanaians, let's show some amount of decorum, some amount of respect to them. Na educate you more, no munya intiasie to be able to make an informed decisions.
Okay.
You had 10 solid minutes. One fan kase mona wodo to jano. You had the privilege to speak on any other matters. Waka and then obileta watchro telling us what had happened and it's more debate. You want to take the whole time. So I ask myself here, until more time the demand more the You see, let's raise the bar of politics a bit higher.
Great.
Rather than always doing the propaganda. Me, I will tell you, sir, we've been in the game, but Edu Bebia, let's educate the people. Let them understand what is happening. No one say making informed decision. Sir, Ofrata Baba Ghana, so Ghana, and stopping Mamia or Koja, Aquakodidija. Let's deliberate on the matter. The moral lessons are so that you and I will pick one or two things for our future. Because the future is so big for us. Young guys is here, so be more children. Na nyechemuna ekono eno na ise ye famu aba. Nenye sue bibi free and penny for nchen omo bro abo bia omo bo a ensan fata no. Then we learn from it. Minia e dey na aban. Abanya ye fa na aban yi social contract. Moral contract. Ana ye ne mpenifo no assign. Se wo se ye ma utumi ebedi yen so a. Obeye ehihye ba ku mienu miensa. Ama asetremu aiden agoyen. Ama nia mehwehwe as citizen no me sabaiden ebeka. Enti all encompassing activities. Enti senyame adom na sa wo woni so ade hunu a wo to yanim. Say amanfo hwe so to so aba. The only thing that you do is to serve them and serve them very, very well. That is the essence of governance. That's the essence of governance. Serving the people right and not rather lording over the people. Enti senyame adom nipa bebre na ho anawo ye fa wo se behwe ensika sem no totu ni ye manyen. Minia, is it not the highest of dignity that has been accorded to you?
Okay.
Is it not the highest of respect accorded to you? Is it not the highest of I don't know. The amount. It is a wosum evia. And not just say no. You have to be held accountable to the people. What do you say? Why dreamu? Unyansemu, unim diemu, ne ufapayemu, adebia uye mo or mino. So we why do you say Chrono Kikahufibi anymore. Why should you run away from justice? And answer accountability. Why? So why do you yourself? What did you media esefata? I'm on my Ghana kwadenim. I think Kahumbi anymore. Nancy, I said, Branabo Beji, Wano Baku Mienuswa. Why are you running away from it? Actions, we say, speaks louder than words.
Okay.
You are not sending good signal to me. I'm as a young guy, hoping to change the fortunes of people. As a young guy, Mesume Bayanko now me to use you as my school as a platform, and I'm engaging an ordinary Ghanaians on daily basis. Now Osha ahotire elho. So opese me show messages amount how parents are begging, how students are even saying things are. Sorry, I say you cry. Nasi amount to me sabe share on my Ghana and fun to my painfra. Nasi won't to me enya. And so better not to put people to abayama.
Okay.
So it tells us that some people within government are not serving the real purpose. And we, I think, say, both parties, whether NDC, MPP, must condemn it gravely. They need to condemn it. We have no justification for any year. I agree, he did many things. Sorry, I say, but Abrafon also can say one bad nut spoils the whole soup. Your actions and inactions will spoil the whole soup. And for me, what I feel to say, immigration, what will lead to your immigration issues nowadays. It is far beyond Oforiata. Why am I saying that? A man of such a statute. A man of such a statute. You have read the laws of these people. When him about 4 or more rules and regulations governing immigration. What at all would you come and tell me? Say it's just a mere break of immigration rules. It goes beyond that. That reasonability goes beyond that. It tells you that things are happening. Invisible hands are working. I don't know if you understand my point.
Okay.
Because what I would try, university, masters, PhD, Yale's University, and you know the laws over there. So it's not just a mere break of immigration rules in Tina. Sebe, wakwato amaniemu. No, it goes beyond that. And I'm just praying to the president of US, Donald Trump. Says, Senya, omudiaya other countries. Mpenifua, omumo mine boy, essay, now omuso running away from that kind of justice. Now you're sure in the same process. I deport on back on offer papa in Brian.
I see.
On Fambrain. It's as simple as that. And for me, the actions of I say, indeed, something evil had gone on. But what I say?
Okay.
It means something evil had gone on. And Mami Fakunya Yuso, now me extending some sort of forensics audit through the president. Say, near Oforiata Ayeno, Nisure Bayano, or more extended forensics auditing into all the sectors of the economy and the MPP. Because finance is the pinnacle of all the sectors of the economy. Sike biara entimi other ministry other than the finance. But what I say? So for 7 solid years, I will serve as a finance minister. Now who distribute iska, who disburse iska to all the sectors of the economy. It tells me, say, Bibi akwaso in all the sectors of the economy. And you know, I say a bang way, I didn't answer from. No, to me, a due diligence. in all these sectors. And whoever is found culpable, no, let the Lord deal with the person.
Okay. Martin.
Because governance is a moral contract.
Okay.
Me da say.
Mesum da skase pa Ghana so adwuma de waso so with your radio ni so Mothers 102.7 baby a wo bia wo hwe TV so abacho Mothers TV MTV na fe na so hwe ne sa no yesua de anopai abra ye amadwo sem nyina so e de aka ho me no ka say so de abra ya no ko Facebook Mothers 102.7 that's Accra ko ho fa comments na go meje break kan message sin na e mo bebre abapa be se banyufo no kasa wie na meje break kasa mo na e was sa ensem ewe mu no what 10 minutes then I'll go for commercial break and come back. Mother Roma into 10 minutes may charm will be at 3 minutes then we'll talk about it. Go back and come now for we are that was on a summer. It was at least omutimi Emma Major Madrin Tre who see Amenoka say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana for Yanko Ibe Bium Kobe a feasible.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we?
Sure, 3 minutes.
So, Brother was 1 or 2 corrections you made there for us, and it's a moral right on all of us. The accountability of the whole training. Committee it's as it represent what can't any appointees and so there. I want our outside in Pono. Now yes, someone Hamado for their sins or atrocity done against the state. Now we're banning a bit of some mobile to be a we for man doing can now my man who don't sound. Me yɛn ne ngwan na fa isen ko hide na na bu eden White House nchen na ntina ho dem forata why me brother you see we always told our people or we have always told ourselves and I always tell people that election has consequences. I think Yera Akufo-Addo Okami Yera Mahama so Okami most of us too have said the same thing. It is under President Mahama. Na maji de ampa. Sam koto aba fon a me ya ban fon sabi. Me koto aba oya me nya mfasode. Na me da achi be few. As I say, share in the books that we ever learnt in school. We all felt at the point in time there serving with the government. Buying shares of the government was the best thing ever and very secured. And the Akufo-Addo, we learned a hard lesson that those book things we learned was a bogus thing. Today, the economists cannot tell you, because of Akufo-Addo's president, that saving with the government is the safest place to be. Because of Akufo-Addo and Kofi, they can't tell us this again. But I think under President Mahama, that faith has been restored. In the ancient era, at the first, Uchia, a corporate that Uja to a mine, then born Kawi. A mouthful from a show on Qua, Nelson Kraba. You see, IMF going there, it's about leadership decisions.
Okay.
If you are not fiscally disciplined, you spend recklessly, you consume the money and swim in the sky. Paid monies without any due diligence. Things that will not bring benefits, economic benefit to us. Talking about Cathedral as an example. You can talk about the Sky Train as an example. $2 million you pay for no reason. You go and break judges' buildings, clear the place, have to complete the depot for no reason. When you waste your money, resources recklessly, and a particular unreasonable leader, you have to go back to IMF. Why do we go to IMF for bailout? Because we become so incompetent to the economic management that we cannot manage our own affairs. As I say, now, you bokau domestically, you bokau externally. Now, it baffles me when at the point I realize that a cow paying for na mras na yinti can't wish on any some into chow community chow. I don't mind a Canada more penalty. So if President Mahama per his leadership is offering to us right now, and the NDC as a government and as a party, we believe that with integrity, with clear consciousness to govern and lead the country as they are leading, sisi a yɛ nhwɛ dɛ yɛbɛyɛ ho afi IMF nhwɛ a wɔde yɛkɔto mi abayɛfo de yɛkɔto mi yɛfiri wie a yɛbɛyɛ more discipline yɛnto party wɔbra yɛmba school fees yɛntua yi ɛtaase yɛnto yɛnyɛ birthday ceremony wɔbra yɛ rent wewu nafi yɛsiesie ne fie ne ayɛ homegrown policies to help us stop from more importation and rather export so that we can gain more foreign reserves rather than go to IMF for some hardship that these same people give to us and they are blaming people for it.
Okay, but that's because Papa.
You start on a point and a tangent, but later no as I go back.
Okay.
Just okay. Also, we cannot manage our own affairs. That is in that we are incompetent.
Okay.
That is why we go for IMF bailout. In 2015, the president
Kofi Manikasa. By the time that year, you might have to go back. Abeka Kasa. Now you microphone a friend, Abeka Kasa.
In 2015, the president Mama managed his own affairs very well. Bagofi, President Mama managing the affairs very well now. Why managing the affairs very well? It's your IMF. Bagofi, and again. Go and read the IMF fifth review report. I'm extending for another 3 months. Bagofi,
I'm coming to you.
Let's go and read the IMF. I'm going to Ghana the fifth review report. Ghana is extending, which was being signed by the finance minister and the governor of Bank of Ghana. I'm extending for another 3 months period. See, no government on dance or list of IMF. I'll go to me. No government, and I will tell you. They be down doing so bank akwaji loan. It's a do be there. That is where you go. And I said that. We have to be living a life in India for over a long period of years. I didn't even loan on Jibida or bank here. So does that mean the person cannot manage Nankasa self now? As an individual. But but you see, do some state you may think that you are doing the right, you are on the right path. But what I say, you may think you are on the right path, but there are certain instances which may be beyond you.
Okay.
For example, Kofi, COVID-19, no beyond that against COVID-19 about my area say, and but COVID-19, a lot of countries went for what bailout from IMF, and I'm go.
Okay.
And I'm go.
Thank
you. In 2015, Ebola and so area senior. Ebola and so area senior. Ghana, by your IMF, you could bailout. But the point of I say, but today, the question is say. What's yours is here no? It's not in your own bosom. Maybe you may think say yes, first year, second year, third year, everything is good. But it will shock you, say maybe within the fourth year, no, something may change or something happen. So me sometimes a bad question be here. I sometimes say I don't have any final word to say, whether it is feasible or not.
Okay.
Because you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Okay.
If everything goes on well, hallelujah. Okay, then the I know be an energy. Tell my president go for by. You go epic. One go epic. Oh, shall be then of course maybe cost one go epic. And I answer that. So IMF going in it doesn't and it's not in the interest of every government to go. But the question is, I know sometimes for too because when you're 2,000, I feel I'm about 2,000 Ghana cedis. When you're 2,000 Ghana cedis, because as can be said, Kofi fever. Today, the same national Ghana can say President Mama is giving what every part constituency be an amount of money. What say? Where is that?
I often announce mami. I say only baby anyma or than name. Okay.
So that means that you were reckless in 2015. That's why you went to IMF program. You were reckless. You're reckless. I don't maybe so child because at the point I'm making is that I don't know and I will tell you say only the other winning. Only say maybe Ochina. studio have been maybe outside the country.
Okay.
So minimum today about this topic.
Okay.
I may not have a final say or a decision on it.
Sure.
Because we are seeing near TNC, meaning what we have.
It's next ahead of us. Okay. Peter, for my Peter,
all right. Into Kofi, I think say a question we did senior Minya Bekakano is not. We don't have a definite answer to it.
But a definite answer.
You see, that is a political talk.
Okay.
On grounds that say in the past, you see, President Mahama is a very smart person, and he understands politics, so he knows when to say political words, and this is a typical example of politics. Because we say in the past years till now, we've been to IMF not less than 17 times, and Ghanaians have always been lamenting. Both parties have been lamenting.
Okay.
In each government, I call IMF. What do you say? And now that he is there, he's leaving a legacy for whoever will come and succeed him. And the appetite for a year IMF, must be seen in a way. Say, okay, take a decision at about so. Oh, my maka say, uncle, it is it's part of the game. But trust me, you see, IMF's canon. You and I must understand, say that money is there for us. Certain conditions are ABC. Na mama wako draw that scan from World Bank.
Okay.
So this scan and your money sell on my back. It's never evil. But first of all, I stand on my back. Scan. There are certain unavoidable mistakes, we feel say as SSAC, but politicians in one way or the other will commit those mistakes just to go and take that money.
Okay.
You get a point. Yes. And now a political. I don't know, so economic credentials are strong. So your experience as it is. Why would you go in for IMF, conditionalities or bailout? And we here.
Okay.
Ni titro and say. Say ya dieni ekwa agrek. I mean, ya wamaimu ana Malaysia befa abe. Ana ye mpenifo ema some of your workers ana ye plantations then. Ekwa chrom se na esudu abe. Eye abe ho dwuma. Amene they are using 20 billion every year from abe. Amenye yes your mind gan how many ntumi fa abe ho enye dwuma. Entino why would you go for IMF when annually you are making 20 billion?
Okay.
Sorry, I say. Now I say politicians, they are so selfish enough say mono a your personal interest. And see ideas so much no more ye na dey encan cobra mine omonye. The cheap side, IMF yan trouble be conditionalities in the bar will fit it and Uganda for the normal car. See ya. Now the propaganda na dey from. But the fundamentals are on mine no e DJ say agriculture. Shasa sita ya Yankopon de adom ye. Omunye.
Okay.
And I shall kube, obi abi kube. Now see a jakube mu anyhow. But ya the kube ko even Nigeria has here. Do the amount of money you are making from that. But ejai yam drafting any policy be document be about boy say you go do kube you go you say na the politics strokers
okay.
And the 2 store.
So Madas Kasapa Ghana so jumene wasugusa otie Madas 102.7 radio ni TV na yentwa won yemra sisa ye ba pe omudo mo fa na wo beto na afi wo a otie ba chema ma okwanya na wo frɛ e wo jumede na so wadwen che etumi e da ba jumede ni so no yenda ye ho na yemra sisa ya
Adishmaima Cars Estate Ghana Limited. Ye Jumakubia. Yesi dine ton dine. Eton sase krujia. Masubia ni hu. Wuto yen sasibia. Ebeya wudia forever and ever. Wabusia da chinti. Enunti. Cars Estate say. Fia 10% pay. Na fe shasye. Usi dino. Na wuchane kakankakra. Cars Estate Adishmaima Cars Estate Ghana Limited. Ye Jumakubia. Yesi dine ton dine. Eton sase krujia. Masubia ni hu. woto yen saasi bia ebeya wo dia forever and ever wabusia da chinti enunti Cars Estate say tia 10% pay na afa hyiase wo si dan no na wo chia ne kakra Cars Estate in kwane won saasi wo the whole Ghana ye won saasi bi wo Greater Accra baby to say Atoman Kofi Donko Imam Pehia Danjra Kaswa Obom Dodowa Kofi Kwe Ayite Kote Wager Broadcaster Ani Bebre Sayako Central Region in Sua Cape Coast Ayensudo J Krodia Portin Gomwa Kwe Krum Yanko Eastern Region Ensawam Kwasinyako Afram Krum Afayentufa Na Yanko Northern Region You will be Watamale Nyampala Ensasuno Bay UDS Campus Watamale Kumase Kwanso Yesansu Executive Wanzo Dear the Chromo Pair Now we sound super Asasi Yantam Edia Yakria and Efua you will be with the whole Ghana and on Tishu Yachakwai with the main office Accra Tesano Yani Ghana Telecom University and our police training school and edition Waka Swamalam Quantum Ponoso a month from Yani Resurrection sorry in edition now Yakwa Amasama Iswa opposite the Central Marks Wo Amasamaiwa Obakrowa office no I was site to Hope Afei Simon Yani Lorry Station no and edition Frey 0302 963740 ABM 0302 963740 Cars Estate Ghana Limited Yenti Usubet Mies Sidai.
My Facebook joining me mothers 102.7 dash Accra Honsu them live or normal text no WhatsApp no Fabra number 0531930989 making canning and my mom for messages be brave about our good morning Kofi and your production team. God bless you guys pa you are loud and clear here. MC Vidas MC Vidas good morning hope you good. Also the boss good morning please tell the MPP man that he should stop the Some word now we use as childish, okay, and that's this government has performed better, especially about the quality for that time. Some now David Mowley or the Indian Fresh Shaman and a buy. All right, please, I did Pastor Bryce number. Hey, Peter, no matter what, your matter, your point about Kasawati. I found an enter. I think somebody sent me a personal message here also. When me, I'm a line, so my mention. Normal text I'm making can so if I'm all you pay me back over and some so answer me be me phone lines now at the amount. I say when someone's visa is revoked through whichever circumstance, the authorities will give you grace period to voluntarily leave. If not, then you will be forced to do so. It was a targeted arrest. And the AG department is heavily involved. Where you penny be a for the dean to ya.
That is true.
And I was sending me where a personal message. This is my personal phone. I was sending me where penny be to me. Thank you very much. Penny crona or monitor no. Higher quantity to be more penny crona day. All right, my man call. My father can say this sector. My man show me time. Okay, we can do 3 or 4 minutes before my pick phone calls. Abeka oral 1 year down the line. Aboye. And what do you say?
Kofi. Topic going on.
Papa.
I just want to make a statement from Omanka as a member of their own communication team.
Okay.
One doctor, but me but also this aura assembly and it was just a mere political talk or propaganda.
Wow.
That they used to just gain votes, to just gain votes from the people of Ghana. And you see today, yesterday or Saturday, I was happy, right? I was happy with the conversation made by both the AG and the deputy. In a way, the AG was very, very frankly said that $21 billion US, which was being said, it's never visible.
Wow.
It's never visible. Because also most of the winning are just mere gossip without any form of evidence. So unless or yet another investigation account. Because and I really want a good Dr. Manasseh Minta.
Okay.
A senior national member, communication team member of the NDC. Also, we have to be truthful to the Ghanaians. Now, so they can forgive us early. Ora was just a propaganda to whet the appetite of Ghanaians for their votes in 2024. The truth of the matter is that we may not be able to complete a single case before 2028.
Okay.
Source here Ghana today.
Okay.
Okay. Forget it. Forget.
My bekan can answer. I can't call anyone so. My pick phone call me your last speaker because my pick phone calls ever affect you. Okay. You.
Again.
Ghana today. It's a lie. Don't feed that into your news.
The AG. Okay, another statement say, well, one was like, most of the oral cases can't go to court because they don't make sense. They were just mere gossip and too rough to make a case. Ghana today. Also, fake.
That agency is not credible news agency, no news portal. I don't know why you're feeding from
Joy News.
Fine. Maybe you can talk about Joy News.
Joy News, they're fine.
I know.
Joy News, they're fine.
You see, your journalists be credible.
Kobe man in Kasa.
If you start.
Kobe, let's be fair to my chef for my TFO. So.
And not all oral cases will end up going to court.
Yeah.
Like John Line.com. Sure. So, Jamaica war. Ghana today, anyway, in a different woman. Different room. Mere gossip. And again, the oral team report was just backbone allegations. And
Attorney General.
Yes.
My online, yeah.
And I can't take that to court. I will have to investigate this first. So this you need to understand. So if because a mere gossiper, backbone allegations, what is the similar word for backbone allegations? You're a legal student. What's another word for that? You see, nobody, media people say corrupt activities. I Abeke Beneza, I don't condone corrupt activities. Okay. And I'll never support any corrupt official or this guy. But the issue is say, you see, in law, you say he will allege must prove. And today, the burden of proof now today lies on the prosecutor and the Attorney General to prove beyond reasonable doubt, to convince the judge, say, Abeka, me, your ministerial position, SY government, you know, I engage in 1 or 2 corrupt activities, which has caused financial loss to the state. So in this case, these are the evidence. Abeka should be jailed. Kofi, if today the Attorney General is not able to provide evidence beyond reasonable doubt, how then do you sentence somebody to what? To a jail sentence?
Okay, I'm for this money.
It's been 1 year of aura, $21 billion, which was being said by Okujeto Abrakwano. No, it was a fallacy.
Okay.
Which the Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General has confirmed.
All right.
So it's never true. But you see, we are all hoping. So all these corrupt activities in Indiana, corrupt cases in Indiana, President Mahama should be bold enough to start corrupting the earlier Uncle back to the Saglami. There are issues over there.
Okay, Martin.
And the rest.
Peter, Remano, Adarama.
Sofo.
Papa.
Oral.
Sorry.
It is important to say oral no is not an end in itself.
Okay.
Just a means I gather information into a raw data meant to be processed. Into to me engineer the information nye free oral no mu say ye kwakwa ye prosecution. Further and better details are required. Into the fact that they've been able to gather information, I don't further interrogations, further investigations, of course, that doesn't mean say information be a buy be a but what am I say?
Okay.
And for me, Orano was an avenue for Ghanaians to be able to air and blow whistle when necessary.
Okay.
And Bajumba obenya some information so ordinary no who say sense me by further investigations say nokre and I say nokre. And that is what the AG has done. And it is an AG catcher says certain portions were just a mere hearsay now the idea which emma any substantive evidence to
say Ghana sorry
pusher I think say is in order.
Okay.
However, meaning you see, it is important to let people understand. Say, corruption is measured in terms of perception. Meaning, corruption is measured in terms of perception. Entina, your friend, perception index. And the fact that Obibeka say, "Oh, Peter Crampo, you're corrupt," doesn't necessarily means that I am corrupt. I have perception.
Okay.
And further and better probes. And I establish say indeed, me are corrupt and I say me are corrupt.
Okay.
And we cannot just basically use aura and begin to make issues out of that. However, it is part of the political game because only Uche was led into elections now. Aura was one of the key campaign messages and this Friday at the mine, all because of the fact that the things under AC and Kenoforiata, and the very fact that some of the members of parliament from the same government are rising against the government then, just for them. So Omunji, the then finance minister in Sinchen, and it gives the credence that and you maybe I Akwaso.
Okay.
And then I'm sure say NDC feeding on to come out with the word aura.
Okay.
Ghana for and we are demanding the same accountability from them. But what I say,
okay.
But by and large, I would say aura gave us that platform for people to air their views. Because ordinarily, come out for into police station to go and do that.
Okay.
But what I say, because according to the Whistleblowing Act, you can go and blow the whistle to the police and then investigation will pick it up from there. But the kind of political terrain now, makes people timid to be able to do that. And that afforded Ghanaians. And for me, I think I will say kudos to the team.
Okay.
But I don't know. Any information they should do further probes to make sure we establish the veracity of the matter.
Right.
Okay.
I think my brother has put it so well.
Okay.
In explaining the essence of the aura. Now, why aura no bay? You see, operation will cover all needs. In a constitutional body and in Angasa yen system, the president is the number one gentleman of the land. He's the one responsible for most of our things that we have to do in terms of security and everything. Now, discharging our duties in the Constitution. They can assembling our code. He's the one person we should be able to what? Communicate to. That's I say. See, whistleblower no act now. What about 2006 now? At 720. It is not just any ordinary act.
Okay.
It's to enable you and I become. I mean now. They can even they can flat about Tamgan now to come now or Tongana, but don't come no Riako US no Riako no. That's I say. The first thing you could have done is to go and tell Elokufado. But we didn't have that platform.
Okay.
Abeka didn't have any means to report to Feriata for 7 years. Now you need means to report to Feriata, to report Gift Yawari, to report Paddy was we didn't have it to report to them on corrupt practices. We saw it. You're winning. But now Kufuor administration and NPP no. Why am I in a platform biara apart from the traditional one there? Ebia ko police station now ko hade Shiraj ko ha etase. See ano. Ye Ramahama na administration ye ba ye no. Ye hwe ye ma wa ye na abeka na ne team. Where the model dey no ntuma report say ye ma on platform. Phone number selen oka ho. Email address selen oka ho. But modern say what concerns me to share. Information me there obi sebi obo Ghana dream. Wakwambono do a modern na fe be report man. A report we are is that left to the authorities to conduct investigations. As I say, it doesn't also mean that them member can it should be prosecuted. Because you were a legal student, you know. That in criminal relax.
Your senior colleague. Your senior colleague. Senior colleague.
Senior counsel matters. No, on graduate since you can't.
What I mean, relax.
Aren't you call the council? Yeah, council. The council, senior. It's here. Man, tell my son. Mamma, come on, maybe I become only. In criminal prosecution, I will always in burden of proof no licensed prosecutor at all time. It will shift on conditionally. But then, I'm not sure there all kind of information here. As I say, including Oferia Taniyama, why you need now, here to know I'm the oh, and where there no, that man has been judged and he has been given his sentence. But he okay. So Abon
0531-930-983 Patrol Banyan Casa 0531-930-983. Over to my friend our phone lines to and I'm a peco call Patrol. I shall phone here for my beam phone lines. 0531-930-983 Patrol. Friend Mrs. Sia, what doing Shibia will be ano 90 pound Memphis Wadaroma, one more share Mutiano. Now on 0531-930-983 Ghana. So we do it in our Sugusu. I would say one mother's 102.7 and best service so now Romeo Kwame Montana so de juma paye juma de no ato so de amonya fide no efre ya patcho from Mrs. Anama 0531-930-983 wadwin chebia wo bia na me no enkasa. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. 0531-930-983 patcho from Mrs. Anna and command ye fa so e wa ha am on the phone there one say ya. Hello, good morning. Oh, free out to her on hello, good morning. Bacho from Siana Mania 0531-930-983. Na me know any encomo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
About what did you say free?
I'm from Mr. Going Frefituba.
Okay, whatever about meet your young casa.
Yo, I'm say, Cassana Mokano, Yanya team. And say, on one studio, the Macata and this one said, at the papa, young Oya Di Mayano, Obaka them chairman for no more 14. Now I'm one more than 80 years. My watch here, who they say, Omba, Omba customer, just say, and Muno Moka. And say, Omba, this will be a. Share the young Oya to see no, and this no, Kaja and the Tampa story, they are clean. Okay.
0531930983 bache bedas kase pa 0531930983 so for adwen chere bra sisi na ye no eni nkomo ka se fide kakra kai so 0531930983 enchede ya service wadara ma ahwefo na tie4 on so fa o call ne bra sisi na me no eni nkomo na ma ne 0531930983 0531930983 na wadwen chere wadara ma pacho bomoda so be pass through sisi wadara ma 0531930983 Ghana so dwumadi esuna dwoda ekosi fiade bia yetena se be sumo Mothers 102.7 radio ni so and wireless ni so TV ni so Mothers TV and ohwe ni fefe sa no Facebook ni Mothers 102.7 Accra. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Mintini pano enka. Hello, good morning. All right, my far phone AC ewa na me ma bagwa phone en sorry so ewa ha and you dey say am ya do man AC be no channel be bobo na da ba besom ewa ha ma me 1 minute me be no aso ma me fa Kobi sha say Kobi and the next 1 minute en sorry so
na mashaka free na nkrande.
Okay,
dey jumadna ni represent Mahama ya support me why am man over the last 1 year no the man or to na why and way improving why ni ye na yen fa no quality ada no why you if ni pan system was our integrity and our trust. But I say, na amambu obesin koy na no quality berenim. Akoshi na ade na enkata hye nyam enkata yemado. But I say, no, right now we want transparency, accountability. No be bia so dey medi bia hye wonse bia President Mahama is meant for accountability. But I say, and the NDC, our belief in our constitution is that we stand on probity and accountability to show what justice. Inti ahen bibi okolo do Ghana ni ho beto no koten we constitution na ehwe. That is what President Mahama is pursuing. Inti webe before the third year no beso no. It I say we believe that every average Ghanaian obey hu na ho fasode would adwuma oyim wo Ghana because yes can be no be dim mapa.
Okay.
Na fi bo na Ghana ai ka bohwe.
But
me shede mbodo na Mahama mjin no be the mad na mayen. But I say
Bacho Mate. But that's cause pa nko abeka so na me wan sima ba ko na yes so abeka.
Kofi.
Papa.
Yeah, Kono. I just want to make this clarification. Go check in my journalline.com on 10th January 2026. The Attorney General Smoking was a Saglami. By all standards was poorly investigated and charges were poorly thought through. So if today as an Attorney General, obey there was a poor investigation being done. Right? What do you need to do? Do you need to quash the issue, or you need to do another investigation so that at least this amount of money being used and being wasted has caused financial loss to the states? You are aware. So today, in this case, we declare a null prosecutor on that particular case. Would that money which was being wasted, the government of Ghana be back be manner? So you see, this one clearly shows that President Mahama is not ready to even fight corruption.
Okay.
And then going forward, I'm still talking to delegates. Yambu 31st January is just around the corner. Honorable Japan so far and no be really great Accra, not China. About the Central Phase 2 we. Okay. Just say China no start or they are sending enclave or be Juma ko Skuma or they say no Wednesday or that twice we. Ninko no could in national jobs industrialization uniting the party. That's a major policy of Honorable Canadian in Japan. Okay. It's a select delegates across all the 276 constituency or the 16 regions in Indiana. Come 31st January. If you want MPP to come back to power and able to at least do what we are known to be doing, that is implementing social interventions, you should give the nod to Honorable Canadian in Japan to be able to order number 1. It's come 31st January 2026. Honorable Canadian Osamu. Munkai na munto mama boom boom. No me the of the party. Then you own some jobs industrialization in the now these Ghana nyane kra.
Bicha bacha we dey sorry so.
Me da say ye peja yemono na me di enchia ma market for omo hwere omo enyoma. Okay. Through the fire outbreak. Unfortunately, Masiba eka ho. Oh. Inti ma me fa kwanya iso na no, say, but you see,
1
I want people to understand, especially Kasuamai and Penifua or Modayano. Politics now, you know, it has a purpose. There's a reason to it. And see, me the men Kasabibre. I feel say at Rentima to SU Kasua New Market, no. Say a asan and I say a dien esi. Let fairness prevail.
Okay.
A kwanya ebe faso no more ebege engage. Say your mwebi di bo mo and tem embra because a man for jetri and a arsenal. So woman kasa woman no. So Obama so be real.
Okay.
My for politics and frame.
Okay.
Nene pa kunu hawa obede obeye nyoma. It's very, very important. You know, I've been there myself. Now me when the politics na me you know, I want to be so sober and be reasonable. Me in person me hey and be calling some people to order because I feel so there's power when we talk.
Yeah, sure.
There's so much power. It is some bohua na maka. Ma me fa ko enso Kenche Wilson. Say NDC Kasuano I no mabenya sa akonya no from and to order.
Thank you.
Okay.
From and to order. Say a man wa akonya na serve the people. I always use the word serving because that's where the people will come back and say osimesi okoye yenya ne saso yere ebium and no enyumnyam buom sing that's it.
Medas kese pa ebusia dia meje so ye Kofi Boachie na kese ko me production team na wo so baby a wo bia hwa ya wo tie Facebook for wo send message so frɛ asna kese ko ma ne abo no bia no na me adu wɔ chat na sia ye de ba be so me sorry de Romeo kwa me na montana